Could one film destroy my faith in the Malaysian film industry? I think so. Let's get into it. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorns. My name is Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the latest local film, Pulau. Now, I do have to admit, the poster and the trailer didn't exactly do a lot for me, and after the controversy that happened, I still went into this film with a sort of negative mindset. I was told to give it a chance, and you never know, it could be great, but to be honest with you, nope. Let me just say this. I was there for the gala premiere, and there were 4 people in my row that actually walked out. It is just that bad. Now, bear in mind, before I begin, a lot of my gripes and rants about this film stands from a very production standpoint. Nothing against the actors, because I know they are possibly doing the best that they have done. And Amelia Henderson did stand out a little bit because she undoubtedly is the center story of this film. She is your waypoint. But past that, oh my god. Now, I hate to say this, it gives me no pleasure to say that a film is this bad, because I know there were definitely people in the crew, the actors, production side that probably worked very hard on this film, but I'm so sorry, this is just not worth the time. Now, essentially, the film follows a group of kids, young adults, high school, I don't know who they are, but they end up losing a bet and being stranded on a deserted island which is haunted by a vengeful spirit. Honestly, sounds like your typical horror story, which I mean, it is, but past that, nothing much else, and it's not even that scary at times. Honestly, whatever controversy there was due to the trailer about, too much skin or it looks like a porno apparently, is fully and completely justified. All the damage control about being, oh, it's so much more than that, it is absolutely not. Let me just say this, it honestly feels that at one point, the director just said, how much midriff can the women show? Let's just go with that. Like, here's an example. The guys were more dressed up than the women were, and that's frustrating because I know who their target market is, and that's exactly who they want to go after. Young, possibly teenage boys. I really wanted to go into this with an open mind, but that first 10 minutes kind of sealed the deal for me, and I knew what sort of film we were going into, and it's just something that is just not up my alley, to be honest with you. And it may sound like I'm bashing this film, which to be fair, I am, but there is a 10% of this entire story that could be salvaged and made into a better film. There is a story there that has such a potential. They just wasted it on skin and sexy clothes. And I don't even care if it's a spoiler, but I have to address this because I feel this is such a cheap way to get people to watch your film. Miss Pui. They knew what they were doing when they're hiring her because she is in this film for possibly less than 5 minutes. She is not the main attraction of this film, and she honestly did not need to be there. Sincere apologies to her. This is nothing about you. This is about the production in itself. Now, I did read there were 10 scenes that were cut and predominantly was majority Miss Puyi, but at the same time, I could not see what could have made this film any better. Those 10 scenes possibly would not have made this film any better in my honest opinion. And last but not least, the worst thing that they could have committed is the one cardinal sin of filmmaking. And if you know what that sin is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say anything, but honestly, this is a film that needs to be seen to be believed. Seen to be believed on how absolutely awful it is. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this rant, but this is just my honest opinion. You might enjoy it. Maybe there are people out there that might find this entertaining, but it is just not my thing. And for a lot of people in my hall, not their thing too. So yes, at this point, I would say do yourself a favor and watch this film. But again, my opinion, I wouldn't watch this again. Maybe you might enjoy it. So go and see it when it comes out this 9th of March. If I'm not mistaken, this is also going to be screened in Singapore in its entirety, 0 cuts, as well as Indonesia with quite a number of cuts, if I'm not mistaken. And as always, you can check out all our social media. It's all on the screen at the moment. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, YouTube. Make sure you go and follow all our social media for more updates. And I also co-host a bi-monthly podcast with Carol Mbaha and Emilia Chen called Geeks in Malaysia. We talk about anything and everything there is to do about pop culture. Movies, TV shows, video games, comic books. We talk about everything. And we've got a lot of videos coming up soon, so make sure you check out our YouTube channel for more updates. And not forgetting, I also write a few articles for the media outlet Goggler. They write some fantastic reviews and articles about TV and film, as well as interview Hollywood's top celebrities. So make sure you check out all their social media for more updates. Thank you so much again for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and as always, keep watching the movies.